From the Grand Ole Opry House in beautiful Nashville, Tennessee, it's Down Home Music Row with Mike McDaniel. With special guest star Leroy Van Dyke. And featuring the comedy of Johnny Roberts. Plus, meet Mike's trailer park family. And now, here's Mike McDaniel.
All right, everybody. Okay, Leroy, okay. Ernie, good to see you. Del, how you doing? Oh, I love it here at the Grand Ole Opry House. You ready, guys?
All right, ready.
Let's open this thing up.
Sitting on ready.
Hi, folks. You know, the other day I got pulled over for running a stop sign. And the policeman walked up to me and says, "You ran the stop sign." And I said, "Yeah, but I slowed down." He said, "But you didn't stop." I said, "But I slowed down." He took out his billy club, started hitting me in the head like that. He says, "You want me to show you the difference between slowing down and stopping?"
Here's Mike McDaniel.
All right, hey, thanks, Annalisa. Hey, we got a big surprise right now. Let's hear it for Mr. Leroy Van Dyke. Come over here, Leroy.
How you doing?
All right, good to have you on the show again.
Well, good to be had on the show.
All right, well, we just heard a hey, I like that.
That was me on that.
Yes,
that sound. Yeah.
That was the Auctioneer sound we just heard.
Big
Big song.
My very first record.
Oh, that sounds good. Well, you know, Leroy's here to talk about his new CD. I don't know how new it is, but it's new to you if you buy it right now. What can you tell me about this, Leroy?
Well, this is a CD that was created for a specific purpose, for people that like our live shows. I've talked about that before. And many of the songs in here are the songs that we do on our live shows, including Auctioneer, including Walk On By, and a bunch of country standards that sometimes are kind of hard to find. It turned out to be, as we do our live shows, some of the most popular things we do, and that's why we called it At Your Request, because that's the ones that people have been requesting us to make available for sale.
Fantastic. We've got the Auctioneer, Fools Such As I, Crazy, The Last Ride, Falling One More Time, Detour, I Gotta Have My Baby Back, Walk On By, Born to Lose, King of the Road. The list goes on and on and on, but the biggest purpose for all this is so we can watch you perform right now. He's going to give us one of these.
You're going to put
right
me to
now.
work.
I'm going to put you to work.
That wasn't in the deal.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But I'll do it.
Leroy Van Dyke.
Have you ever passed the corner of 4th and Grand, where a little ball of rhythm has a shoe shine stand? People gather round and then they clap their hands. He's a great big bundle of joy. He pops a boogie woogie rag, the Cattanoogie shoe shine boy. He charges you a nickel just to shine one shoe. He makes the oldest kind of leather look like new. You feel as though you want to dance when he gets through. He's a great big bundle of joy. He pops a boogie woogie rag, the Cattanoogie shoe shine boy. Well, it's a wonder that the rag don't tear, the way he makes it pop. Well, you ought to see him fan the air with his hoppity-uppity-uppity-hoppity-uppity-hop. He opens up for business when the clock strikes 9. He likes to get 'em early when they're feeling fine. Everybody gets a little rise and shine with a great big bundle of joy. He pops a boogie-woogie rag, the Cattanoogie shoe shine boy. Don't tear, the way he makes it pop. Well, you want to see him fan the air with his hoppity-uppity-uppity-hoppity-uppity-hop. He opens up for business when the clock strikes 9. He likes to get 'em early when they're feeling fine. Everybody gets a little rise and shine with a great big bundle of joy. He pops a boogie-woogie rag, the Cattanoogie shoe shine boy. He pops a boogie-woogie rag, the Cattanoogie shoe shine boy. He pops a boogie-woogie rag, the Cattanoogie shoe shine boy.
would you look at our baby Michael there on TV? I'm so proud of him. Hey, Dogwood, come on over here and see your brother.
Dillman.
Yeah, Dillweed, come over here and look at him. Looks like a GQ model, doesn't he?
Dillman. Hey, Dipstick, you could learn a few things from him.
It's Dillman! Why can't you people get this right? I tell you, it's D-I-L-V-I-D. Dillman! That's just what... You can sure heck spell Mike, can't you? M-I-K-E! Oh, God, if I had been in Vietnam, I would have several flashbacks.
Oh, that's my boy.
Yeah, he sure is.
He's so cute.
Yeah, isn't he?
Coming up, more music from Leroy Van Dyke.
Uncle Muzzy, get over here. I think Paul's dead. He's not moving. Again?
I'll get the EMS unit. I'm hurrying. Get in here. All right, put that on the positive side. There you go. Right on the positive side. There you go. Right there.
Probably has
there you go. She needs to have some.
Oh, yeah.
Dillman! What in the heck are your jumper cables on my big toes for?
We thought you were dead, Paul.
Hush up, all of you. My little snicketer wicketer's on TV.
I've seen you someplace before.
Well, I've been bringing coffee to the crew around here. That's what I do in my spare time. I live here. I sleep on that first pew out there.
Well, at least you get a gig every now and then,
You
right?
bet, yeah.
Well, folks, if you don't know already, this is Leroy Van Dyke, the famous auctioneer. Walk on by, wait on the corner.
And the world's most famous bus driver.
The world's most famous
Yes,
bus driver.
that's
there you go.
me, yes.
Now, there's one thing about Leroy that you don't know. Leroy used to own his own hair shop, and he was a hairdresser for about 3 years while he was waiting for his hits to kick in. And this is one of the hairstyles that he modeled. If you'll take a look right there.
Now wait a minute. I gotta clear this up a little bit. The value of this video, it's a live video. We'll tell you about that later. But it was done at a time when some of us were wearing our hair a little bit longer. You want to know why I cut it?
Why?
I was driving the bus. I'm not kidding. I drive my own bus. I was coming through Eisenhower Tunnel, coming over the mountains into Denver. I'm driving the bus. I've been up for 2 days, driving from the West Coast. Hadn't had any sleep, and my hair looked a little, it was that long, but it looked a little rough. And and a man and his wife passed me, and as the woman went by, she looked up by me, and I read her lips. She said, "It's a woman driving." I couldn't hear, but I read her lips. I went at my very first opportunity and got my hair cut. So there.
Well, I don't blame you. And no, he wasn't a hairdresser,
No,
folks. So he's a country music legend. You can own. It's called An Evening with Leroy Van Dyke. And Leroy, tell us about some of the songs that are on there, and then we're going to take a little peek at this.
This was done live at the Cannery here in Nashville, and a lot of people have done shows down there. It's a very famous place.
Okay.
This is the people that like our music, people of my age group and my generation, like to see the things that were done back in the 50s and the 60s and the 70s. And they like to see us and make available to them the songs that they hear us and see us do on the shows.
Okay.
So here's a medley of songs that we do as a show opener. All of them have to do with the South. Is it true what they say about Dixie? That's what I like about the South. My window faces the South.
Okay.
Also, and one I'll tell you about a little later on, one called Texas Tea, another one written by my next door neighbor when I lived here in Nashville. Cam Mullins wrote a song called I Won't Mention It Again. I think it's one of the very best country songs that was ever written. Also some other songs that we do quite a bit. And also an old Merle Travis song, So Round, So Firm, So Fully Packed.
And not to mention the Leroy Van Dyke hairstyle. Ladies and gentlemen.
Now wait a minute, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is going to be a great offer, but let's take a peek at this video right now.
All right.
Her arms are cold, but still she holds me to that bough. What once was love is now a prison wall. And though I break away to meet you anyhow. I have to say, please remember when you call. If a woman answers, hang up the phone. Don't take a chance, please don't ask for me. If a woman answers, hang up the phone. I love you, but darling, I'm not free.
Hey, man, Leroy, let me tell you, you had it going on, buddy.
That was written for a follow-up to the song Walk On By.
Great.
Called If a Woman Answers, Hang Up the Phone. Good advice. Want to hear about that? Have we got time? Probably.
Oh, yeah, we got a few seconds.
Probably not. I was playing in Florida one time. A woman came up to me and she said, I want you to know you're responsible for me and my husband getting a divorce. I said, wait a minute, I don't even know you. She said, your song Walk On By, and if a woman answers, hang up the phone. She said, I was sneaking around on my husband and that was our theme song. I said, I don't even know you, get away from me. She said, it's the best thing that ever happened to me. I said, I'm glad I could help.
Hi, folks. You know, I came home the other day and my little dog was sitting there crying. I said, what are you crying for? He said, I broke a mirror. I said, well, that ain't no problem. I'll get you another mirror. He said, well, that ain't no problem to you, but to me, it's 49 years bad luck.
Something stinks! Stupid! Front and center! Ah! Give me that! That's where it's gonna go anyways! Now it's to sing I am the Poop King 1,000 times!
I am the Poop King! I am the Poop King! I am Poop King! I am the 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 Poop King!
Louder!
Here's country music legend Leroy Van Dyke.
Pardon me if I'm sentimental when we say goodbye. Don't be angry with me, should I cry? When you're gone, yet I'll dream a little dream as years go by. Now and then there's a fool such as I. Now and then there's a fool such as I am over you. You taught me how to love and now you say that we are through. I'm a fool, but I'll love you, dear, until the day I die. Now and then there's a fool such as I. much as I am over you. You taught me how to love, and now you say we're through. I'm a fool, but I'll love you, dear, until the day I die. Now and then there's a fool such as I. Now and then there's a fool such as I.
Oh, Paul, do you still love me?
You know, stop cussing at me! I'll get you for this woman!
Hi, folks. I just want to tell you a quick little story. This cowboy rides up and sees two buffalo. He says to the buffalo, your head's too big, your behind's too small, and your fur's all ratty, and he rides off. One buffalo turned to the other buffalo and said, well, now we've heard a discouraging word.
Guests on Down Home Music Row stay at the beautiful Doubletree Hotel in Nashville. You can stay there too when you're in town or any of the beautiful Doubletree hotels around the country. Promotional considerations for Down Home Music Row provided by NASCAR Cafe Nashville, Barbara's, the fun place to be at Printers Alley in Nashville, Manuel, clothing designer to the stars, and Celebrity Limousine. See you next time. Down Home Music Row is a Michael McDaniel television production in association with EMC Records, Joel Benkowski, and TNN. If you'd like to contact Mike McDaniel, simply email at tvmadman1@American Online. Thanks for watching.